I'm Kevin, otherwise known as Forum BX257, here to bring another old G.I. Joe toy review, and today I'll be doing the G.I. Joe Jungle Trooper 1984 Recondo. Now, Recondo first appears in the cartoon miniseries, the second miniseries, Revenge of Cobra, and he appears actually in the third part. In the comic book, he appears in issue 32. In that comic book, he's actually in the background, like his face isn't really shown very well. He doesn't get a proper first introduction until issue number 38, where he's given his proper introduction to both the other G.I. Joe characters and to the reader. One interesting thing is that Recondo is not G.I. Joe's first Jungle Trooper. That actually goes to the 1983 Gung Ho. Even though his title is Marine, his primary military specialty was Recondo, and his secondary military specialty was Jungle Training Instructor. Recondo, as a word, is actually a jungle warfare short form for Reconnaissance Commando.
When you think of a jungle trooper, you'd probably think of a lot of greens, dark greens, camouflage, and not the tan that Recondo comes with. But I think tan is very appropriate for tall grassland camouflage. And that's probably an explanation as to why he has a bush hat with the left side folded up, just like the Australian military forces would have. Recondo comes with an M14 E2X rifle, which is a heavily modified M14. One of the nicest sculpts, because it has this wrapping around the foregrip, as well as a bipod, which is unfortunately just molded in there. He also comes with a cross-country backpack. One of the things you have to look out for on the aftermarket, unfortunately, with both the backpack and the gun, is in 1985, they released a Battle Gear accessory pack number 3, and it came with a tan backpack, which actually does look rather nice with the figure, but is not original to the figure released on the card. Recondo's gun is made of a kind of a hard, stiff plastic. Barrel tip is very fragile, so you have to look out to see if the figure that you're going to be getting it still has the barrel tip, and even if you do get it, to please be careful with the barrel tip, because it is very easy to strain and break. Another thing that I would generally not recommend this, but because it does have a handle, and it has a very thin handle, the very top of the handle has this sort of padding on there, which makes it a little bit thick. And you can, of course, put it in his hand. But like I said, I don't really recommend that sort of thing anymore, because, well, the plastic is brittle, and of course the figures are becoming more brittle over time. The Recondo figure came with 4 variations in the pants. This variation that I have here has very thin camo stripes on here. They're very bright green. And some of them, like the card one I have, has thin camo stripes and a sort of a muddy brown color. And of course, both variations were available with the camo stripes being quite a bit thicker. Well, that's all the time I have right now. Please check out my Facebook page for more information and behind the scenes photos for these reviews. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for next time to see another 1980s G.I. Joe toy review. See you then.